Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Habayim. Moshe Langado here speaking under the auspices of Kollel, Baruch, Ahavat Yisrael in Southern California, and Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. This week we will be reading Parashat Zachor. In it discusses the clothes and the outfit of the Kohen Gadol and the Kohen. But we'll also be reading Parashat Zachor. Parashat Zachor is different than all other parshiot. Our sages tell us that it's a mitzvah deoraita, a commandment from the Torah, to hear Parashat Zachor read from the Torah. What is Parashat Zachor? It is when the Jewish people, when we left Egypt, a nation attacked us, the nation of Amalek. And Yoshua was able to weaken them, not completely destroy them. And tradition has it that Haman, the villain of Purim, came from that nation. And it is our job in every generation, the Torah tells us, to wipe out Amalek. There is a problem because we don't know who Amalek is. How could we have a commandment in every generation to wipe out Amalek when their identity is hidden? And if I could suggest an answer, our sages tell us there are two powers of Amalek. The external force of Amalek, which is the nation, who are anti-Semites, who hate Torah, who hate God. That is one fight. And that was the fight of Yoshua. That was the fight of Shaul HaMelech. That was the fight of Purim through Mordechai and Esther. But there's another fight, which is more sublime. That is the fight of every individual. The internal Amalek, which eats up our holy soul. What is that internal Amalek? And maybe from Purim we could come to an answer. On Purim, of course, we have the mitzvah of reading the Megillah to remember that awesome miracle. But there's other mitzvot. Matanot Levyonim, making sure all the poor have enough to make a beautiful Seudah for the holiday. Also, Mishloach Manot, send gifts to our friends. And of course, to sit with our family and have a mishteh, and have a festive meal. All three of these mitzvot have one thing in common: unifying our people. Be it the poor, be it our comrades, be it our family. Everybody should feel as one. We have a meal with all our family, joining together. Mishteh. We drink a little bit. We're happy. B'ezrat Hashem, it will build those ties between each of us. Mishloach manot. To our friends, we send gifts to strengthen that tie. Kol Yisrael arevim ze lazeh. That every Jew knows that each of us are all together as one large family, and never let the poor and the downtrodden feel not part of this great nation. We make sure that they also celebrate properly. When we are united, we break Amalek, the internal and the external. But when the nation is not together, when it's fragmented, the inner Amalek and the outer Amalek rise, and more so. The Torah tells us that where did Amalek attack? in Refidim. Refidim, our hands were weakened, were loosened from the Torah. We did not grab the Torah with enthusiasm. Yes, we may do the Torah, but if we do it in a lackluster way, we open the door for Amalek. We must do and follow the word of God with tremendous enthusiasm. And even later, in the Varim, when it mentions Amalek again, it says, Asher karcha baderech. And our sages tell us again, because we were cold, we're indifferent to the holy Torah, to the holy mitzvot. We should come out of Purim with a great joy and enthusiasm to do mitzvot, to learn Torah. And then we will break Amalek, both the internal Amalek, which brings doubt to our minds, and external Amalek, which brings tragedy amongst our nation. Bezrat Hashem, everybody have a great Shabbat and a great Purim.